Day after he was a little limping or something, but then the next day he was fine. Who knows? But
So
yeah, it's great to see, man.
We'll see
I just love the overreactions by people. Oh, game one, they like, oh, Giannis is so great, and his team is so great, and no one can touch him, and da da da, and Claw ain't this, and da da da, and then like game two, oh, this is MVP, this is why he's so great, and da da da, and now people is just quiet. I'm like, damn, y'all, that was only 3 games ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where y'all energy at now?
That's how it be.
People is just wow.
You gotta take it game by game, pretty much.
Yeah.
Gotta take it game by game. Now, you know how I feel about Kawhi. I've been saying that he's the number 1 player in these playoffs. But if I had to pick a number 2, that boy is playing in Golden State, and I tell you that it is not Kevin Durant. Steph.
Which one? Which one you talking about?
I'm talking about Steph.
Oh, okay. Because I would have said Draymond Green.
Draymond's balling out too. I shout out to Draymond. But the Warriors sweeping, bringing out the brooms, sweeping the Portland Trail Blazers. After Portland was up 15 points in 3 straight games,
yeah,
and unable to not win one of them.
Yeah, two of them were at home. You got to mention that. Two of the games they was up by 15 plus at home.
Right. But I mean, they was up 15 plus in Golden State in game 3 or 2.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then the 2 at home, yeah, you're right.
2 at home, like like
that's tough.
I want to hit you with some numbers here real quick. 11.8 rebounds, 8.8 assists, 2.3 steals, 2.8 blocks. Those are all the leading numbers in that series, all by Draymond Green. Yeah. That boy showed up something serious.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to remember, they had no Durant, no Boogie, no Iggy the last game. Bro, this team is scary deep that they can sit here and knock down a team that was hot. Team was hot. Just coming off whooping on Denver at Denver. You know, you think, all right, yeah, first 2, to get that first game, they get clipped. It is what it is. They probably tired. Been through a lot. But game 2, be up 15. They was up exactly 15 at halftime, and then they ended up dropping that game. Then they go home up by, I think it was as much as 17, and then they dropped that game. Then the last game, with missing everybody, still up. I think they was up by 15 with like 3 minutes left in the third or something like that, and dropped that game. It's like, yo.
And Myers Leonard was balling game 4.
Both the last games. He had 25 in the first half, and I think he had 25 the whole game the game before. But he only ended up with 30 overall, so he only scored 5 points in the second half.
Right.
So maybe that's why they lost.
Byron Scott called that too. Byron Scott was like, Myron Leonard got 25 in the first half, and he said, yeah, but he's probably going to finish the game with like 30 or something like that. I was like, oh shit. And they talk about, why are you disrespectful? And I was like,
but he was knocking down so many wide open shots. So I didn't get to see the second half of that game, but I'm assuming that they figured something out or something, because he was wide open. Like when you see those highlights of him getting them points, stupid open.
Yeah, he balled out, man. Damian Lillard didn't really show up for this. He played well, don't get me wrong, but I think it needed a little bit of extra from Dame to kind of close out a couple of those games that they was up 15. McCollum, he did his part, and then they got some help. Myers Leonard, he showed up the last 2 games at home. But Golden State is just too good. Like Klay Thompson gets hot, instantly cut a lead. You're up 15, 16 points. He comes out and hits 3 threes in a row. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a fucking, what is that? A 7-point game.
Yeah.
Steph Curry, he's turned into all-star Steph Curry, or freaking all-time Steph Curry.
I think Steph averaged over 30 this series, didn't he?
He might have averaged like 35.
Yeah, I think he really did average over 30.
Yeah. He was balling. Like a lot of the shots that he was hitting, it's just like, yo, you just see it, and it's like, I'm still not used to seeing it. It's like, how does that go in? That It doesn't make any sense. You shouldn't be able to dribble the way you dribble on outside of the 3-point arc, pull up from 30, and they just all net. It doesn't make no sense. The dude's breaking the game. Then like you said, Draymond Green. Oh my God. This is the value of Draymond. This is why Draymond is so great, and why he's a top 15, top 20 player in this league, especially when he's on.
Why?
He can literally go out. He can go and guard literally 5 positions, and then on top of that, he leads the break, and then on top of that, the dude when he's hitting his shots, like when he can hit into his open threes, he can shoot 35-40% from 3, and it makes him unbeatable.
You know, he actually mentioned that too, and he said that in his scouting report for draft day, the reason why he slid so far is because they didn't think that he could defend multiple positions.
Yeah,
and he said that's been a chip on his shoulder his entire career. So kudos to him for really becoming that defensive stalwart that a lot of scouts said he couldn't be.
Yeah, it's been like that since he's been starting the starting lineup too. Yeah. But that's the value of Draymond, man, and I love Draymond. But even when he was playing pretty bad in the regular season, it's just that thing. It's just like, okay, he may not be able to give you much on offense, but then defensively, he's going to give you all his all, and then he can get the rebound, rip and run, lead the break, and then he's one of the best transition players in the NBA.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, shout out to Draymond. Shout out to Klay Thompson. He had a really good series. He saved them. I think that was game 2. He had saved them in when he had brought him back. And also, and then like you said, like Golden State's bench is just
they're underrated.
It's just like random G League players coming up and getting playoff minutes and performing. Like
that
McKinney,
do
well. Kevon Looney.
Yeah.
What's the point guard? The backup?
Quinn Cook.
Quinn Cook. You know what I'm saying?
You know one good thing about Quinn Cook?
What's that?
# Duke Blue Devil.
There you go. But yeah, he's been playing well. So,
yo, he dropped off Austin Rivers. Yo, that joint was mean. I know that's the last series, but yo, he dropped him something mean. Yo, did you see Damian Lillard drop
McKinney?
What was his name?
McKinney. He broke his ankles.
Yo,
legit almost broke his ankles.
Yo,
I was like, yo, that dude ankles might be hurt.
I never seen somebody fall like that.
Mm-hmm.
He clapped his legs together, and then like his feet was aligned, like a straight line, like a pencil. That'd be like putting like one foot at the end of a pencil, the other foot at the top of the pencil, and he just tipped over, like he had no balance, like boop 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 boop. Like that was probably one of the funniest drops I ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That boy is nice. But how did Klay Thompson get left off the All-Star list, the All-NBA list?
We could talk about that actually. So they released the All NBA first, second, and third teams list. Actually, I want to bring those up real quick.
Yeah, man, he got left off. Me and Marv was talking about that on Twitter yesterday.
So who can you? I'm looking at it. Right
I understand.
Now.
It's like, all right, who would you take off? I don't know. They all deserve it, but like, come on, man. He's the best defending guard on the team. He still gave you 21.5 points a game. What more do you want?
Yes, it's unfortunate. It's just one of those things that, with these teams, somebody's got to get left off. So he had a great season. If you put him third team, does it replace Westbrook or does it replace Kemba Walker?
Right.
You know what I mean? Kemba had a really good season for Charlotte, even though Charlotte was a shit team. Like, he was literally the only person that
didn't even make the playoffs.
That's a fact.
That's probably why as soon as he heard Kemba, he rolled his eyes. That's what I was thinking about. I was trying to think of a reason to leave Kemba off the list when I was talking to Marv yesterday, and I couldn't think of a reason why. But now I'm thinking about it, that would probably be the reason, because he's the leader of that team and they didn't make the playoffs.
But I get it, but can you really just knock him for that? Because who else do they got? Can you name their starting 5?
Who?
The Hornets. Kemba Walker.
Hornets is Kemba Walker. I don't know if Malik Monk started this year.
He didn't. It's the other Jeremy Lamb. Nicholas
Batum. I can't think of the bigs. There's a Zeller, and I don't know who. It might be Frank Frank the Tank. Yeah, I don't know the other.
They suck. Basically, is what no, they do. They're trash.
Just because I don't know them?
No, because they are trash. It's not even that you don't know. It's just that they suck.
They trash.
Yeah, and then this dude literally did everything he could. And
you're right. He's a fantastic talent, man.
And he was an all-star, and he's a starter on the all-star team.
You're right. It was in Charlotte.
He had a great season.
No, I know.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't but it wasn't Charlotte.
He kind of deserved that third team. I mean, shit, LeBron made third team. His team didn't make the playoffs.
Who got left? What small forward got left out?
I'm just saying.
What you mean?
I'm just saying.
Who got left out and LeBron got put in?
There's certain players that's
LeBron still averaged 27-7-7.
I mean, if you want to make an argument,
it was like 27-8.
They could have inserted Clay in that forward spot. I'm just saying.
He's not listed as a forward.
It doesn't matter. They put guard/forward next to his name. Why not? Shit. But yeah, man, Clay, it's unfortunate, but somebody had to get left off. Like Westbrook averaged a triple-double again. Can you really leave him out?
Oh, no. No.
Kemba had a great season.
I was listening to the No Chill podcast, Gilbert Arenas podcast. Yeah. I listen to that one a lot. And he actually made a valid point that I would never have thought about when it came to Russell Westbrook. When it was like, people always consider him selfish and blah blah, because he's aiming to get triple doubles. But he says, so if he's getting 10 rebounds a game, so is he hustling too hard? Like, is he putting out too much effort? Like, is he scoring too much because the team needs him to? Does he pass the ball because he'd rather score? And I was like, never really thought about that. And he was like, he was just more in awe of the fact that someone can not only average a triple double, but for 3 straight years and end up being considered a selfish person, and his accolades don't even get mentioned as an MVP candidate anymore.
What Westbrook has done these last 3 seasons is nothing short but amazing. The thing with Westbrook, though, is my theory on him is him averaging the triple doubles. Don't get me wrong, is great. And it's something that we've never seen before. Mm-hmm. But to me, like, Westbrook is just the ultimate hustler. Like, all season.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Now, this is my theory, and I was talking to somebody at work about this. So with Westbrook, he's literally going 100% for 82 games. If he's playing, he's going 100%. You see, like, a lot of teams, like Golden State, they kind of just cruise through the regular season, and then when playoffs come, they amp it up.
It does seem like that.
So Westbrook is going 100% every game, where, they might go against a team, and then that team might be given 80, 85%. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So his stats, they look inflated. Like, the man goes out, he's getting every rebound, he's hustling up the court, he's, diming people, he's attacking the rim, and it's amazing. But then when playoff comes around, everybody's at that 100% now.
Yeah.
Now Westbrook doesn't look as good as he was looking in the regular season when he was averaging those triple doubles, and then his game kind of doesn't translate into the playoffs to help them win. So that's my theory on Westbrook, where, okay, I respect his game. The man hustles. He's going to go for every rebound. He's going to, try to get to his open teammates. He's going to attack the rim when the team needs him and things of that nature there. But once everybody is playing at that same level that he's playing, when the games really count in the playoffs, his game kind of doesn't mesh well with the team, honestly.
Yeah, it's odd that ever since he's been averaging the triple doubles, I think they've been eliminated in the first round each year.
Yeah, they have. Like, you guys took him out last year.
We took him out his MVP year.
Yeah, last year Utah took him out.
Yeah, that is right.
And then this year was
y'all seen some messed up joint. I know it's a little off topic, but Rodney Hood got swept by the Warriors 3 straight years.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yo, that's cold.
I seen that. That shit is tough.
All right, my bad. A little off topic there.
So third team, let me go ahead and talk these teams. So third team All NBA was Westbrook, Kemba, Blake Griffin, LeBron, and Rudy Gobert. Yep,
and we talked about this a little bit yesterday, but I would rather have talked about it now. That's why I didn't really mention anything about it. The Gobert over Towns thing.
Yeah, man. Towns missed out on $32 million for not making the one of the teams, All NBA teams.
Yeah, because of the Derrick Rose rule.
So yeah.